Oh, we are bark. Oh, we are so bark. Yes. I can't help but steal a few quick looks at his sheath. My heart quickens as if I'm seeing him naked for the first time again. And I suppose I am. All right, you ready? As you are. The wolf takes a few steps out from the fluttering shadows of the trees above us. A sense of calm seems to take him as he closes his eyes and his chest expands with a deep breath. Ooh, another CG. Oh, this is so good. The tip is out. He releases the air through parted lips and bends to a kneel, placing his hands on the earth beneath him. Radiant blades of grass lapping at his wrists and feet. It happens slowly at first. His fur begins to undulate as if being lifted off the gravity of his body. Strands of his fur wrap and twist together into vines of life, spreading away from him in a vortex. Threads of green light weave and braid into the tangle. I think I can already see the energy here. A kind of dust gently falls from them and waves like smoke from quiet embers. As the dust comes to settle on the ground, grass gives way to budding sprouts, practically glowing with life. Wildflowers of orange and yellow scatter about the earth wherever the dust touches down, as glints of delicate light bounce off of them. Oh, he's a human again? That's such a cool effect. Yeah, this is exactly like in the main menu. It's amazing. And he got a beard as well. Then, from within the ephemeral tangle of vines and life, I see his skin, slowly revealed as if the wolf had been draped atop him. Fur gives way to wildfire of familiar orange hair, and in a matter of moments, his torso rests bare in the stand. I watch the vines open away from him as the momentum ripples down his arms and legs. Around him, wildflowers grow and bloom in a pool of color. He pushes off from the ground, a proud smile sits on his face, the last few remaining tendrils evaporating into the breeze. Before me stands Kirik, as I remember him, a man, naked in the warmth of the waning sun. Oh, yeah, he looks good in this form as well. Very nice. Hmm. I wonder if he had the braid as a wolf as well. I didn't pay attention. I'll have to again. And he has the tattoos as well. Because it must be a part of the ceremony. Very cool. Well, there you have it. He's panting, his chest rising and falling rapidly. My heart swells at both the beauty of what I just saw and also at seeing his face again after all these years. Soren, you're right there. I realize I'm standing there staring at him. I catch myself with a laugh and walk towards him. That was truly beautiful, Kirik. The stories tried their best, but that was. I know. I was shocked the first time I saw it too. I always imagined it to be much more explosive as a kid, but it's actually quite pretty, eh? Or at least it can be. I kneel down to the flowers at his feet. Pimpen. Phew. Pimpernels. Pimpernels and bird food, flowers of the spring in the boughs. I know you did. You used to throw crushed handfuls of these in my face when we played. Amazing seeing them here, coming from you. I. It's all magic and. Whew, Wonder, innit? I kneel down beside. He kneels down beside me and flicks his fingers through the yellow and greens. Each moon touched has their own mantle, informed by memories and whatnot. At least I think that's what I was told. He's panting hard, his wet pale skin drawing the auburn hair on his chest into gatherings that flow down his body in streams. You okay there? Seems that took a lot out of you. Uh, well, it did. I tried to control it for you, slow it down to be all pretty like. He rises to stand and stretches his arms above his head, his ribs pointing towards the sky. Normally it's a bit faster, more free, but harder to see all the bits and such. Ha! Well, thank you, Kirik. Really. I pull him into my chest. His sweaty skin presses against mine where my gloves part. He lets out a grunt of surprise, but it quickly turns into a purring chuckle. Oh, I missed you, brother. It's so good to see you. I wasn't sure it would happen again. Eh, what's that supposed to mean? Of course we'll see each other again, especially with you being Moncalled and all. I hold him firmly, breathing in his familiar scent. An old friend, a new beginning, and the sense of old things constantly ending. He reaches down and taps at my ass rhythmically, ending with a squeeze. Don't hold me too tight here, brother. I'm naked after all. I feel him groin against my groin. Is he? I think he did. I'm tempted to stay, but I loosen my hold on him, giving him a playful glare and a shake of my head. Just then, we hear a familiar call. Kirik's eyebrows dart up. Well, looks like it's time. You go ahead. I'll shift back and likely beat you there. Alright then. Maybe we can pick this up later, eh? I'll go back to this choice for sure. Let's see if you still have a place amidst all the hounds. God, he looks so stupid with that look of determination and a half-heart cock. I love it. Alright. But I have something they don't have, see? I already know how to make you beg. You would be surprised. I have longings that even you don't know about. He flashes his eyebrows playfully as we tease each other. So, it's a race against the other hounds then, eh? I told you I'm fast. Good luck to you, brother. I go to turn away but hesitate, looking him in the eye once again. It's really good to see you again. You too, Soren. I finally let go of him, turning into the path back towards the rendezvous side. It's a short walk, but sure enough, when I get there, I see Kirik, a wolf, once again panting and gulping down his water skin. That bastard took another way back and very obviously sprinted. He offers me the most obnoxiously proud grin from across the camp as his tail lashes about behind him. Anoam stands with his gear secured to him, arms stretched out with my pack hanging from paw. You set to go there, pup? I shoulder it as we fall in line behind the trickling trail of silver boughs already making way onto the old trade road. I am. Have a good talk with Amia? He grunts through an affirmative nod. She brought me up to pace. Emerald Bow is already in the rent and we are the last to gather there. We are set to descend. Did you get the full story of the fiends? Kirik told me a little more. Sounds ominous, I did. Though we will have more time to talk about that later. Amiya will need to present what she and her people witnessed at the conclave. Perhaps there's a chance in the tides that the larger people have felt as well. Interesting times we're in. Interesting indeed. I'm just grateful that you and I evaded an encounter like that. The two of us alone wouldn't have that much of a chance. Well, that makes the both of us. Kirik's face when he told me the story was haunting. Looking back, I really should have gone with you to the streams earlier. We are more than lucky that nothing happened. A pit forms on the floor of my stomach. If he knew what had happened to me, he would be like to never let me leave his side again. Hmm. So, how far until we reach the main camp? Anoam clearly appreciates the change in topic, falling for my tried and true trick to stem his nerves, asking him a question. We need only climb another half an hour or so to reach the barrier. From there, it takes maybe 2 hours or so to reach Alo and Sai, the main encampment. It will go fast. Are you excited? Rhetorical, rhetorical question. He knows I have been dreaming about this day for most of my life. Beyond what I thought I could be. I'm a little nervous as well. I feel like I'm walking out into an unknown forest at night, breaking every twig and shouting into the darkness. I don't know what's coming next. Something horrible? Something divine? Anoam lets out a short laugh. That's understandable. I can say the same. Soon enough we'll know what the rent has for the both of us. He offers an assuring path on my back and turns to the flow of the party, moving in synchronization as we ascend to the brim of the Cantharos, like a gentle murmuration. We walk in silence for a while, enjoying the ambient chatter of the silver boughs as we hike together. For the past 2 weeks, it's been just Anoam and I, and while the silence is something we both feel at home in, I can tell we are equally enjoying the liveliness of our new company. Soon we'll be lost in a sea of people, gathered from all corners of the moon-blessed lands, moved by reverence for and devotion to the weeping wolf. They offered their all to his design. Body, mind, soul, and most of all, purpose. Let me check. Did I actually read it? This one? Yes. I rest my hand against the chill of my scar, my thoughts drifting back to what happened just a few hours ago, the creeping despair and fear. I can do this. I'll become moon touched. It's what I want more than anything else. To make something of my life, to offer that back to the weeping wolf, and to become an instrument for a design beyond my own. A swirling maelstrom of awe, trepidation, mystery, and wonder flood my heart and mind. My eyes stare vacantly at the ground as I climb the slope onto the very precipice of the expanding unknown. It's time, and with heart pounding, I will step into it, to be consumed or to be transformed. Søren, look! Oh my god! Oh god, that's so beautiful. Yeah, as Anima told me that those are made in After Effects. All those. Oh, title card! Moon touched! Yes! Amazing! Ah! Please don't end the demo here. Ah, no! Oh my dog. I want more. Oh, oh, you madman. That was so good. Thank you for playing the demo. Got one last treat for you, but first, this project is made possible through the support of my patrons. Thank you all greatly. I can't say that loud enough. You have made this project a reality. Yeah, the the link in the description to us as Anima's Patreon. Go and support. If you would like to support the project, please check us out here and become part of the pack. With a little link here. I hope it didn't break the OBS. No, it didn't. But yeah, it works. The link works. You have unlocked character profiles. Make a save here if you would like to come back later. Well, I'll make one. Huh. Actually, I'll make one at the start of this message. So, in a few years, when we are a few chapters into the future, I'll have a souvenir, a memento. Yeah, because as far as I know, Renpai saves little bits of script in advance, like that, so it shouldn't bug it out in the future, even if he removes this in the future. Oh my dog, yes, yes, the wolves of Moon touched. This is my boy. I don't know anything about him yet, but I want him. But let's see. Anoam, the Forsaken. Hmm. Royal, protective, and secretive. Anoam has been a watchful mentor in your life since that cold black night. Safe in his shadow and within the place he chose for you to call home. The two of you spent your days in idle peace until you heard the echoing call of the weeping wolf. Realizing what this means for you, Anoam tries to support the choice you made, yet with his fears and shrouded past allow and yet will his fears and shrouded past allow your relationship to stand in the light of truth? Will you see beyond the protector to find the gentle heart within? Kirik? Kirik, friend and lover. Yes. As a young and fresh moon-touched, Kirik travels with his clan once again into the Cantharos for the first time since he was bestowed. Hailing from the isolated forests of the Silver Bow Groves, Kirik is more than happy to indulge in the sensuality and celebrations that his austere culture doesn't normally allow. It's been 6 years since you last saw him, and more than just his skin has changed with time. Something lurks underneath the playful surface. Will the flame that once burned between you kindle again? Oh, we get to see his paws, and we'll get to see Anoam's paws as well. Oh, very cool. Very Chloe. Violf. Oh, that's such a cool design. Tribute of Storms. Hailing from distant shores, soaked in blood and war, Velf teeters on the edge of sworn duty and the quiet freedom of his longings. Elevated to status by might and blade work, his presence in the heat of battle inspires his fellow warriors as they live and die on scorched earth. Yet underneath hardened scars and forged metal there is a budding doubt in the heart of his champion. On this champion. Even the smallest flower can pierce a boulder if given time and determination. Cocky and light-hearted while at rest, loyal and ruthless when called upon. Will you have the softness to see through his armor to witness the man inside? Oh yeah. He looks very promising. I love the armor pieces. Also he has like more arm fluff than the others. Yeah. I like arm fluff like that. Right fan. Tribute of Tides. Amidst the ancient roots of long dead great trees that twist and flow into the ocean's sapphire embrace, Raifan's heart washed ashore in splintered fragments. Throughout years of study and devotion to the druidic path, Raifan was able to forge stability in his life once again. Gentle, kind, and patient, Raifan can seem more a movement of nature than a man to some. But the wise know that beneath placid waves lie deeper currents, thrashing in the darkness. Will he allow you close enough to tread those waters alongside him? Yeah, the calm water. There's a saying in Polish language that the calm water breaks the shores. I imagine that he doesn't look as striking as some of the other wolf designs, but I assume that there's depth to his character. Surprising depth, like in the ocean. Also, he has very nice tits. Look. And finally, Noakai. Oh yeah. Oh. Tribute of Flames. Oh, that's a good element for him. Ferocity can be a blessing to those who wield it as or a curse to those who flee it. To Naokai of the northern reaches, it is simply a fact of existence. Reclusive and cold, he turned his back on family and tribe to indulge in what only isolation can offer. Yet, amidst the frozen wastes, a fire burns within his veins, an anger that seeks to consume all traces of light and love. Compelled to return to the Canfaros, to the few friends who still tether his humanity, Noakai looms like a darkness of night itself over you. Will you have the resolve to stand your ground long enough to see the blessing or the curse? Yes, that's my path. That's my path, boy. Oh, so many scars. Such an angry stare. And a whole bunch of fluff. He's just perfect. Whew. I want more. And there's a little bit more. I'll check the other dialogue options. Because there is at least one more CG left here. Actually, stop, stop. Oh yeah. So we had that encounter with the spirit wolf, yeah, spirit fox, and the vision of our mother of or some sort of a goddess that reminded us of our mother, and there was also the body of a dead feral wolf. Let's share with Daddy what happened. I move in towards my pack, now resting at the ready against the fallen tree. Crouching to secure the water skin to its side, I take a slow breath. He deserves to know. I had another attack. I clutch at my cold side as I look up to the wolf. Oh, he's sad. No. His ears flick towards the canopy above and his eyes widen as he moves steadily, lowering his pack and kneeling beside me. I'm alright, really. It just happened suddenly. One moment I was following a fresh fox track, and the next, I guess I must have lost consciousness for a while there. I feel his warm palms move my hand away and press themselves into my skin. The raw paths between rivers of soft fur delivering their heat. Worry fills his eyes. I I knew I should have gone with you. You are very cold. Here. Yeah. He leans back and to, to unfasten his cloak before wrapping it around me. Yes, that's the missing CG. Oh, puppy. Hmm. His strong and familiar mask carries warmth into my lungs as the cloak settles on my shoulders. Anoam, please. Truly, I'm alright. It was a fleeting moment of pain, or at least that's how it felt to me. I can't tell him everything. The omen I saw, it would only frighten him more than he already is. Laying my hand on the outside of his knee draws his eyes from where they were fixated on my scar up to meet mine. It hasn't lingered. I feel fine. Save the coddling for when I really hurt myself. Anoam lets out a small smile, just strong enough to hold back his true concern. Please, don't. A warm paw and a cloak won't be able to cover much more than this. I'm glad you're alright though. Thank you for telling me, for your trust. I know my worry burdens you. Of course. Thank you for holding your what? Your bond with Anoam grows stronger. Yes, Daddy. Oh, but. It's good. It's good that we have those little notification bits for stuff like that. I guess we took our first step towards Anoam's path. Of course. Thank you for holding yourself at bay this time, and for the warmth. Oh, that's so sweet. I tug at the cloak, and Anoam exhales, his large shoulders loosen and relax. A few tail wags and a lick to re-wet his nose tells me that he's mostly at ease again. uh, hmm. Would that I had made a fire so we could warm up properly, but something's happened. Come and see. He turns tail and walks out towards the open sky. I follow and come to stand at the lip of the cliffside. See that there? That's the barrier. His extended claw points towards the large dome comprised of fragile light fighting against the sun soaked sky. Okay. I cannot skip yet, so I guess there will be tiny differences in the dialogue. Wait the moon, there it is. I didn't realize we were this close. Hmm. Let's just skip through it quickly. Okay, now we are good. Let's go and do the Kirik choice. That will give us your relationship with Kirik has improved. Your social link has leveled up. Oh, the armpits pose. Yes. Oh. I'll need to reapply the sensor. Yeah, yeah. I would like that. I knew you just wanted to see me naked again. We both know I want more than that. I'm growing hard, my cock pushing against. Pushing out the wave of. Uh, let me try again. I'm growing hard, my cock pushing at the weave of my pants. At the same time, I catch Kurik's cock twitch, the skin around the head slowly pulling back. That we did. I'll come by where you set up camp later tonight. After the opening ceremonies or so. I'll look for you among all the other hounds. A hum of, yes, your bond with Kirik grows stronger. A hum of tension swirls between us, as if we are both fighting the urge to feel each other again, right here for the glade to witness. But not now. I go to turn away, but hesitate, looking him in the eyes once again. Yeah, and that's it. Good. I really should have gone with you to the stream. We were left unconscious and alone. That was foolish of us. Of me. If anything had happened to you. Hey, we couldn't have known. Thank you for letting me go alone. Maybe it was foolish, but you trusted me. And that means a lot. I would sooner throw that thrust to the flame that lose you. Regardless, you will be safe to roam free and alone in the Cantharos. I'll... It's safe there. His furrowed brow and still tail tell me more than his scared tone. He's afraid. Oh, I can't wait for more. Thank you again, Esanema, for making this game. I'll be looking forward for any pieces of information and little pieces of tease that you throw at us. Hmm. Uh, See you in the next episode, whenever it will be. Oh, oh, oh.